Hi, we at the CarExamer, what we're doing, the reason we're road testing the vehicle, so just to feel to make sure the vehicle performing up to the standard, so the vehicle is not smoking, there is no noises from suspension. So when you buy a car, you can make sure there's sort of no issues, no noises coming from your vehicle, right? This is the reason why we're road testing it. So we're giving a quite hard road test through the uneven roads. We listen for suspension noise, so we can make sense of the condition of the suspension of the vehicle, the way it performs, the way it handles, the way it brakes, right? What you might not necessarily will feel, and you might start recognizing something is not right just after a couple of weeks of buying the car, when you could actually sense there is a issue with the vehicle, there's a noise, and that noise actually is a problem, right? So our inspectors, when they do go out, they are professional mechanics, so the difference between big corporation inspectors, right, and the way we do inspections is because our inspectors are fully qualified mechanics. They have 5 years minimum experience, right? And that makes a big difference when you're road testing and checking the vehicle. Why? Because they're fixing cars to make living, right? To earn money. Let's call it the real world, right? So they can pay the bills, right? And some inspectors for big corporations, they have just the basic qualifications, and therefore their inspections, they're not that extensive what we do, because the level of inspector is just the basic. The level of the mechanic he's just got basic qualifications. He is a basic fitter, let's put it this way, right? And sometimes his level of competence and the way some organizations wants these people to perform and asking unrealistic and sometimes impossible tasks from the people, and everything is timed in a timely manner, right? So therefore sometimes some issues could be missed, right? And that's where the biggest problem is, because for big companies everything is just about the numbers, and they don't care what is the outcome, they demand everything, they want quantity, loads of money, loads of return, and then they talk about customer service, right? Where they actually have people who are underqualified in reality, who can actually just deliver a basic literally just a point checks, right? But obviously when we check the vehicles, we feel the car, right? Because we are fully qualified mechanics, and we look at the vehicle completely from different standpoint, right? And as we would buy the cars for ourselves, right? We just don't go by point and point, it's about what is the sort of value of the vehicle itself. We test, the inspection is based on more on for particular vehicle, not just on a sense of comparing to new vehicle, right? It's just because inspection is done for that right time, for that right vehicle, because you can't, every car is different, right? You comparing this vehicle against this mileage, what this vehicle done, and how old is that particular vehicle, you know? And if that vehicle is actually fit and maintenance records are well kept and well maintained, you know, and that actually summarizes the vehicle value itself. Yeah. Obviously insurance companies gives you all the average prices and trade price and all these prices, which are obviously fair, but when it comes to the consumer price, what you actually see in auto traders or eBays or anywhere you buy as a consumer the vehicle, right, then everyone sells the vehicle and they want the vehicle for the same price, right? Some of the prices are less are cheaper than other ones, but most of them are, so they want average price, and some of the vehicles are higher price, if you notice, right? And then you would ask yourself why. But obviously if you're going to go hunt for bargain, there will be definitely something wrong with the vehicles, right? And most of the times as well, there are people who wants the vehicle, they want for the vehicle average price, but obviously when we go out and check the vehicle, yeah, then the vehicle it has so many problems, haven't been maintained well, and well, clearly you can't even jump in that category, right, in that level of average vehicle price. Well, if you just take an average price when you check what is the average price on an auto trader, say for instance, or wherever you search in those vehicles, if you average in the cost on of that particular make and model when you're searching, right, and basically the average between cheapest and most expensive ones, and you take the average, what is the average, right? And that's where is the biggest problem, right? And like I said, when you value in the vehicle, when the insurance companies value in the vehicle, they value in on their algorithm, right? When the prices are calculated, right, is so the industry standard way they do calculations on the vehicles, yeah, and that's how they get into these the price for the good vehicle, the price for the average condition vehicle, right, and then below average in a poor condition, right? Good condition, average condition, and poor condition, right? And what they actually mean by that, you know, you don't know. That is just a value, a number, which doesn't mean anything, right, for you, because you don't know, and we don't know how much money you have to put in, say for instance, to get this vehicle right. And that's the price the valuation can't give you. Yeah, the valuation is effective when you're using the valuation as a guidance, yeah, with what you actually found wrong with the vehicle and how much money you will actually have to spend for that particular vehicle, yeah. And then you can actually value that particular vehicle, what you could actually pay for that vehicle, right? And that's what we're gonna do next. You know, we're gonna offer valuations for customers, yeah, and we'll have inspection packages packaged out where we'll add the value, right? We will look on these valuation data, right, which comes from all sort of companies who gather this information about the vehicles, right? And so then we're gonna get the data for you, or you'll be able to buy the data separately and do this hunting yourself. Yeah, but we're gonna help you as well. So that will actually make more sense when you're buying a car, you know. And no one actually does this in the UK, but we're gonna do that for you, and we're gonna join up the great people, the only great people, the great mechanics, the great garages, to come and join CarExamer license schemes, franchise schemes, to get you a good service. And in a way, that will serve as a good garage schemes, you know. So every garage who will be on a CarExamer license, or or every mechanic who will be a licensee or franchisee, it will serve as a guidance for the good mechanic, for good repairer, because we only will deal with professionals, fully qualified mechanics with the right particular insurances in place. So when you looking for cars, or you having problems, you know, the people are trained and they are willing to help people to solve the issues and to solve the problems, you know. So that means wherever you're gonna see the CarExamer logo, yeah, you will know you can go for help. This is what we're creating, so you at least have somebody in this industry who you can trust for the advice. They will always assist you, they will always help you, right? And this, what you as a consumer, you actually want. You want to support, you want somebody who you know, who you can trust. And the CarExamer.com want to change the way how you buy cars. They want to change the way, the perception about the auto trade. Yeah, they want to change the perception about used car sales, used car sellers, right? So everyone who will join as well from used car sellers, vendors, or under license, or will be using our brand and checking the vehicles. They will be on our system as well. So you will know from who to buy the car, and everyone who will be on this system, on our platform, you know there will be people who will help you. And when they will sell your car and something will go wrong, they will help you. They will not run away. They will not try to tell you some weird stories about, oh, this happened because it's just because it's used car and this is your problem, you know, and we can't help you, you know. But you know you will have full support, because we're gonna all work together, and only together, by great people, by great vendors, great sellers, great mobile mechanics, great garages, we can change the game. And there is no room for people like big corporations or anyone who's just been kinda trying to do something in the market, trying to dominate, right? And perception manage loads of people, loads of garages, consumers, and so on and so on. And but they can't deliver the trust, yeah, and deliver the service what actually people need, right? And what actually the garages need, the vendors need, the sellers need. Everyone the people in the public need. So it's time for CarExamer to change that. So that's our vision, that's our goal. Take care out there, and if you have a problem buying a used car, just give us a call, drop us a message in the chat, or drop us an email. We love our customers, we love people, you know, and we are happy always to help when we can, you know. So this is what we do. Visit CarExamer.com, check out our social media, click follow, like what we do, you know, because we're doing it for you, so you can build a trust into us. So the more you know us, the more trust you will get, you know. CarExamer.com, and I will test this Merc. Take care of that.